G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JAWOODLE, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we are back in our hardcore specialist series, where we're experimenting and learning and forcing ourselves to go through the perception tree and nothing else. We are specializing ourselves into nothing but the perception skill tree, and so far it's been going reasonably well. We haven't spent a point anywhere other than here so far. We are desperately trying to get ourselves a hunting rifle to take advantage of the dead eye and the penetrator perks, which should work out pretty well come Horde Night, which actually isn't too far away at this point. Speaking of not too far away, there is the morning chime, which is always a good thing. Now today is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge. There's a lot of things I want to try and do, but I'm trying to do the most pressing things first. But I'm kind of hindered by the fact that Trader Potato down there doesn't open his doors until 6 AM. So I can't go see him to get a new quest, because yesterday I was an idiot and didn't get a new quest from him when I turned the last one in. So I'm paying for that mistake now, but it does mean that I have some time to figure out what I want to do with my house here. I want to grab some wood and really quickly make some more secure storage chests, just because the one that was part of the house is getting a little bit chock-a-block. So having a couple of chests in here wouldn't be a bad idea. Down the road, I am gonna build the proper storage chest with some nails. Don't have nails right now though, so you're just gonna deal with what you got. But for now, this is gonna be fine. Let's just go over here. Let's go there, and let's make it all nice and symmetrical and put an extra one on the end there. Thank you. Now, normally, I have a certain way that I do inventory sorting. Not the most enthralling of subjects, I know. G'day guys, today we're going to talk about sorting your inventory and making sure you can find the shit you need in the boxes, because it is actually reasonably important, and I'm usually pretty bad at it. So I'll normally go and have a specific box for materials, one for health, one for guns and ammo, and then as they get filled up, I expand them as needed. So I'm going to put you back to there. You can go back in there for a second. You, actually, I'm going to sell you to Tradie, but I'll deal with that in a second, so you can just stay there. Take everything I can and just go through and start finding places where they're supposed to go. So that's all regular material kind of stuff, so that goes into there. Nothing else kind of fits the bill, because once you have it all sorted out, this can be food and health, I suppose. In goes all of that. That's all food too. Grain alcohol's kind of health, so that can go in there as well. That one, anything that goes in my body, either for nutrition or medication, will all go into this box like that. Rotten food as well, because it's still food after all. But once you have it all kind of set out like that, you can go through and you can use these buttons to just quickly sort your stuff. So with this one, you click that one once, and if there's something in there already, like for example, if I had, some paper and some grass, or by the way, right clicking on something and holding and dragging away is how you split a stack in two. Probably should have mentioned that before now, but there you go. So if I had some stacks in there that were already in that box, already designated their place in the world, if I click this one, it will take what matches that and fill up the stack for me. If I press it again, it'll make a new stack if I had some extras left over before. So double clicking that, always a good idea. This button just puts everything other than what's locked into that box, which I shouldn't have done. I didn't want to, because I want to keep most of the stuff for other boxes. But that's how those buttons work. They didn't used to be in 7 days, and it sucked. Now that they're here, they're the best bloody things ever. Nice. All right, now that we have our inventory sorted, it's just into separate boxes. So I have one that's tools, guns, and ammo. I have one that's food and medical supplies, and I have one that's just material, so I can kind of figure out where things need to go. Now that they're sorted though, super easy to keep on top of it with those buttons. But what I want to do, I have this. Now this is a shotgun mod, and the blunderbuss counts as a shotgun. Now separately, it's worth what, $43 dues for that mod, and it's worth $120 for that one. So together, it's worth $165. If I just bang on $165, look at that mental arithmetic actually being competent for once. But if I put you into there, it goes so much up in price. It goes like freaking Bitcoin or Dogecoin or something that I actually understand. It goes through the roof. It's worth $270 now. So adding mods into things before you sell them makes you more dollary dues, and that makes me a happier lad. So that's good for me to have. I can go and sell that when Tradie opens. I'll take one of you just to repair you real quick. And I think we're pretty much right to rock and roll. Nice. So today, need to go get that new job from Trader Potato. I also want to go raid somewhere and find myself that grill. I have the recipe to grill meat. I have the knowledge to grill meat. I just don't have the tools to grill meat. So I've got to find that. If I find that, then my food situation is perfectly sorted. Come on, come over here. Ooh. Also, I'm starting to get a little bit burny, just a little bit sweltering in the hot, not even desert sun, just the hot regular sun. For the first few days, the game gives you like amnesty from that, like you're protected from the elements so you don't freeze to death nor burn to death on your first day. That's worn out now. Now it's just me out in the sunshine, getting a little bit Gucci. What can I take off? Anything? What's making me burn up? I mean, nothing really. I'm just hot. All right, fair enough. Never had this before. Damn it. I think that house is the one I'll try and raid last. I was just next to my house anyway, so I'll try and raid that one as I'm coming back through. Hopefully I'll find something somewhere near where the trader sends me. If the trader sends me on a clear zombies quest, I'll take that one every day of the week. Personally, I just bloody hate doing buried supplies quests. Digging through the dirt for 8 years, running all the way out to where it's going to be is just really bloody annoying. I'd rather have a quest in town. If I'm going to go raiding, may as well do 2 birds, 1 stone and do the quest at the same time. So I'd much rather those ones than a buried supplies quest. Though you can only, you know, doesn't happen all the time for you, but we'll see how we go. Oh, it's going to be a good day. I hope it's going to be a good day. Sometimes though, I start feeling like it's going to be a good day and then I get punched in the face one too many times that it turns into a bad day, but I'm going to try to be positive about this. Here we go. Nice and quick. May I see inventory, please? Quickly sell you. Thank you. You haven't restocked, have you? Still got that tier 3 hunting roll for 3.5 grand. I'm 2/3 of the way there. So if you hold on to that for just a little bit longer, it'll be all yours. All those thousands of dollaritos will come straight into your hot little hands. Right, what have you got? Both the clear zombies are so far away. Right, so my only option is the buried quest. I don't have a bike and I can't buy the perk to make a bike either, so I'm kind of stuck in the one town I'm in for the moment. So, buried supplies, thank you. Where are you going to send me? Oh, next to another building, a building site, POI. So somewhere to raid. Doesn't have a kitchen, so no chance of a grill, but at least it's something. Let's head over and see what's going on. I might even try and raid this remnant just here. I don't usually raid remnants very often because, oh god, that was a bit of lag. That's all right. 1 or 2 zombies might have spawned in. Usually don't raid remnants because there's not really much worthwhile loot inside them. They're really like bare bones. There's not many zombies, but there's also not much loot. So it's more of like a, if you're like, you know, at 9 o'clock at night on your first day or something, or in the middle of nowhere, you can't get back home, you just need somewhere to hide for the first night, or the night that you're coming into, that's what those remnants are for. They don't really offer much else other than just a dark, quiet place to cower in. But that's fine, you know, they serve a purpose. But for most of the time, I want to be raiding somewhere that has a better potential to give me something worthwhile, like a grill or a better gun or materials or anything like that. So I'd rather spend my time doing that, but if worse comes to worse, you need to like bunker down in one of those places, they're pretty good for it. Anyway, that's the construction site I'm going to raid in a second. Here is my circle of dreams. Alright, that's fine. Got 1 Muppet over there, but that's right. You shouldn't worry us too much. Let's find this shit. My stamina regen without -69er or Sex T-Rex is just painfully slow. You get so used to this game after a while that you're like, you know, you usually go for the same kind of perks unless you're deliberately avoiding them, like I kind of am now. Then when you're like, you lose your bread and butter, your mainstays, the ones you always have in your back pocket, it feels really foreign and really different. Like I don't feel comfortable without my normal perk trees under my belt. You know, I don't feel like I know what's going to be happening to me in a couple of days when the zombie horde shows up because I just don't know what I'm playing as. So it's all kind of very new and interesting. That's why I like the challenge. That's why I like the idea of like specializing into each of the different things and turning it into like a guide or a getting started guide. Just like, you know, a different way of playing. That's the best thing about 7 Days to Die, you know? You can play it any way you bloody want to. There's always something new to be doing. Your only limit is your imagination. That's why I like the Minecraft for adults, which is how it was originally sold to me way back when. There it is just there, only a couple blocks in from where I started, so that's bloody good. Now, one of the things I don't like about trying to get up and out by nerd polling like that is that, like, if you try and jump up to place the block, you can see, unless you're smack bang on the nipple, you can't actually place it properly. So instead, let's go like, no, not like that. Actually, because I was trapped in the bloody hole. Find the middle, somewhere here, and there you go. Right, now I've actually got off the ground. I can get up and out much, much easier. You, grab that one. What have you got for me this time? A bacon and eggs recipe? Jeez, I was excited about the grilled meat. That's even better again. Oh, that's really bloody good. So I'm gonna have to go raid some birds there to find some eggs. I've got all that meat sitting at home. Bacon and eggs is like the best basic food option. You can get like really complicated recipes as you go further and further in, like the meat stew, for example. But if you're looking for a basic bare bones recipe that you can cook without any specialization in your MasterChef tree, bacon and eggs is where it's at. That is like basically all you need to survive. You can live on bacon and eggs and coffee forever, because who doesn't love breakfast food? Ron Swanson had it right. That's really bloody good. So I'll read that one. Got some more dog food, some lamb rations, and some water, and some more learn elixir. Nice. Take all of you. Let's get up and out of here, please. A bit of a glitch, that's all right. Up. Oh, God. There we go. All right, fine. Just got a little bit stuck on the wall. That's fine. No pulling out of holes is like... It's the gamble, you know? Do you go the quicker option because you'll get up and find the zombies much faster, or do you go the safer option by spending the time and digging out a ramp? If you're not confident nerd polling, dig yourself a ramp. It'll be much, much better for you in the long run. Or you could be like me and take a gamble every bloody time and probably make terrible decisions, but hey, you know what? Worked out in the end. Well, we will in a second. There we go. 3 decapitations, dip my chips in the lotties. I'm kind of thinking, in fact, can I check my quest? What was the reward for you? $560 dues, and I needed like, was it 1200 I think I needed to get that rifle? So do I run back to tradies real quick and hand that one in to try and do another quest today before he restocks and I lose that rifle? Because getting that rifle quickly is the dream. It's a tier 3, so it's got 2 mod slots in it, so it's gonna have a spot for both the stock I have on the AK and the scope mod as well, plus it's gonna do more damage. That seems like a really good idea. I might try. I was gonna raid this place. Like, construction sites are super useful because half the time, this one doesn't, but half the time they do have a working cement mixer, and they come with all the necessary ingredients to make cement. You got sand, you got cement powder, and you've got the stones as well. So you just like harvest this place with a working cement mixer out the front, and you can make yourself concrete on day 1, which is super bloody useful if you want to make a strong base to fight the first couple weeks of the horde. So I'll quickly head back home, turn to that quest. Hopefully he gives you another quest nearby. The only other quests he had though were like a kilometer away, so if that's the case, we're donated anyway, so whatever. But I think it's worth a crack. We might be able to get that rifle. Here we go, nice and quick. Open the door, close behind me. How you doing, bud?
Many thanks. You've proved to be very resourceful.
You are welcome. I'll take the insulated liner mod, because if I put that in armor and sell the armor, again, just like the mod in the blunderbuss, it's gonna be worth more. So I will take you. Thank you. Do you have any other jobs? They're all far away. If only there was a way to be like, dude, your jobs are shit, give me some new ones. But nope, not gonna do it for me. All right, never bloody mind then. Dang, that has put a bone in the works. I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy that rifle. I have to rely on him having that again tomorrow. Okay, well, let's get back out and raiding then. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so we have time. There's just no point me taking those jobs though. 1.5 kilometers away is ages away. Look at that Taylor's treasure map. That's almost 1 kilometer away as well. That's still too far away for me to bother going to get. It's just not worth it. I'd spend the whole day running there, only be able to like raid for about 5 minutes and do the job, then all day running back again. It's just asking for trouble, or instead, I might raid the Matilda cottage. It looks nice, it looks quaint, it probably has a kitchen, and kitchen will have a grill, which means that I will be able to make my bacon and eggs. But do you need the grill? I don't know if you do. Eggs, bacon, well, meat, that's fine. What about just like grilled meat though? It doesn't say that it needs the grill, but I know that it does. We'll deal with that later though, but I need to find it first. I did say yesterday as well that I wanted to raid the working... Ooh, some lockpicks, thank you. Wanted to raid the working stiffs next door. Could have sold you too, actually. Might even keep some of this stuff to try and sell to try and make the dollary dues up. So I did want to raid the working stiffs, but I feel like getting my food situation sorted is a bit more important than being able to break down beds and whatnot. So hopefully there's something in the garage that might give him a wrench anyway, and then we can pretend like I meant that all along. Nothing really in here. Search the cat. Ooh. Bicycle handlebar schematic. So even though I'm not going to spec into Grease Monkey because I can't, even though I'm not going to do that, if I find the schematics that enables me to build a bicycle, I don't need that skill tree anyway. I can do it regardless. That's another working workbench. Fair enough. Working stiffs box. Maybe you might give me the wrench too. Interesting. We're actually finding some pretty good stuff. So far, we're finding a lot of things that I need to both explain to you guys what they are and why they're helpful. Some steel and some shovies. Scrap you guys. Take the steel. Not much else in here, but that's okay. That's a good start. That's a good wicket. I actually don't think I have raided this POI before. This feels new and unfamiliar to me, so let's go back to like the start of how we raid all POIs. Go nice and quietly and try not to wake anyone up until we are ready for them. Trying to avoid the gubs on the ground as well. Let's close that. Open this one. Just go one room. Shit. At a time. Alright. That's how it's going to be then. Try not to waste any of your stamina. There's too many clowns around for you to go willy-nilly and swinging your dick around when it's not going to have any effect. You're not dead. There we go. Always look to the bottom right. You'll see every time I kill a zombie, my eyes dart to the bottom right of the screen to check if I got the experience for it. If I got the experience, it means I got the kill. If I didn't get experience, it's going to get back up and swap me in the back of the chin. So always make sure experience pops up before you move on. The basement's clear. I'll grab that torch because I wouldn't mind having an extra light source at home. Torches do increase the heat around your base, and if you have too much heat, it calls in a screamer zombie. So like anything that's like working, like a workbench or a forge, torches, fires, whatnot, they all call in screamers. So you want to use it sparingly, but 1 or 2 isn't that bad of a deal. Here's the kitchen. That could potentially be a landmine again. No one's hiding in the corners. There's definitely someone in there though. Let's use our spear and just open it up. Oh, there's no one in there. Well, I stand corrected then. Never bloody mind. I'll take you back. Although, that looks a little bit too convenient, doesn't it? Alright, come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Wake up and come and smell the speary roses. Well, they weren't even behind there then. I was waiting in the next room. Alright, that's fine. Sometimes it's gonna go loud so you can like get the drop on the zombies, like they don't surprise you. You can see them coming from a mile away. Sometimes it's worthwhile. In this case, I'd argue it probably was. Loz, get out of the cover, please. There you go. Thank you. Now eat me spear. There you go. Look at that. The game is looking after me. So put you there. That wrench means that I can go around and like break down things. You get different materials by using wrenches or impact drivers or whatever on certain things. So like on normal things, if I beat down that, he swings it like normal. He uses like the little pincers like a crab and it goes bonk. Although a crab goes like this, not like that. Whatever, you know what I mean. But if I go to like a sink, no, like that, he'll do like the actual like ratchet mechanism, which means I'll get different materials. You see that like turning animation, it means you're getting something different. You don't need an extra cooking pot. I'll scrap you. I'll scrap that one as well. If you can pick up the cooking pot, it means it's not a landmine. Grab all of you. That's already empty. Didn't get the grill. Didn't get the grill I was hoping for. That is a raging disappointment. Although I think bacon and eggs can be done in just the regular pot. Check behind all the paintings. I probably didn't mention that in the first couple episodes. The paintings on the wall often hide things. Always break paintings and see what's behind them. There's another closet there. I'll keep that in mind. Just search the rest of the room, make sure no one else is waiting for me. Looking reasonably clear. There is something up in there though. I'll get to that in a tick. So real quick. Open. I knew someone was waiting in here. Alright, that's fine. Take my... Try and use the same spear for most of the time, especially when I do find a mod for it at some point. It's going to be much better for me. Kill you. No one was hiding in here anyway. It was a false closet. It was an actual closet, not a monster closet. Oh. Dip, dip, dip. Always gotta dip. If they're sitting up like that with a gaping esophagus because you beheaded them, it'd be rude not to. There are rules here. You have to obey the rules. Tractable stock mod. Ooh. When you guys are worth hundreds of $dollaritos each, and I need like 600 more. The wooden bow is tempting, although you need bow parts for that, so it's kind of above my pay grade anyway, so I might keep those and try and sell them. Got 50 there, 50, oh, I might get close. I might get bloody close. I'm not out of hope just yet. There's an ammo pile in there, and I just realized I definitely forgot to grab that sneaky deaky thing I saw in the wall in the other room. I'll quickly just run back over here. It was up above the bookshelves, wasn't up here. Grab yours. There's another ammo pile right on the seam there. Gives me access to it. I'll take you. Oh, it's... I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to go. It's bloody close. I just want thousands of dollars. Why is that so hard? Why is that something that someone isn't just walking around and handing to me? I just want thousands and thousands of $dollaritos. I don't feel like I'm asking for much out of that. Heckin' bloody rude, if you ask me. But we are up. Ooh. It's just the loot room here. Oh, are you hiding something? I reckon you probably are. Let's have a cheeky squeeze. Are you like a fast way out of here? Often there are times like quickly escape a POI treasure room. Nope, you're just a vent. Alright, never bloody mind then. Take some of you. In fact, I do have some skill points. Let's go 1 into regular perception. Which means I could go... No, I can't go. I need tier 5 to get the next level of both of those. Alright, let's just go straight up to tier 5 on that one then. So the next 2 points will go probably javelins first, and then we'll go to the next level lucky looter, depending on the situation. If I'm about to loot a treasure room, I'll go lucky looter, but that's just because I like to make sure I'm getting the most bang for my looting buck. Check out all of this. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll find either stuff in here that's worth hundreds of dollar dues and I can go buy my rifle, or, I don't know, maybe I'll just find a hunting rifle. Fingers and toesies and scrotums crossed. Imagine that. Imagine after all this, all my work to try and get all the money in the world, it just bloody gives me one. Oh, you guys are worth quite a bit. Interesting. What have you got for me? Another Blundy boy, that's worth quite a bit as well. Some armor that I can put some things into. And some nugs. 650 nugs. We have enough. We have enough. Thank you very much, Matilda House. Oh, it's everything that I wanted. It's everything that I dreamed of. Rather than Trunchbull's Olympic career, I found myself a rifle. Fuck yeah. Oh, that would really hurt dropping onto some bloody spikes like that. Fuck yeah, let's go buy ourselves a gun. Here we go, buddy boy. It is the moment of truth. Take all of that. Boom, 3,200. I don't have this. I mean, I'll sell the Blundy anyway, and you, because I was planning to. All of that. I'm gonna hold on to those for the moment actually and see how I go. Hunting rifle, 3,440. Boom! Look at that. Yes, I can't believe we made it. I was not expecting to get all the way through and actually be able to buy that rifle. I thought it was definitely a bridge too bloody far. But now that we have that,
Pleasure doing
like the
business
AK
with
still
you.
serves a really good purpose for me, but I probably don't need it anymore. So let's read you and read you. Let's have a cheeky squeeze at our rifle friendo. What have you got? You got a round already inside you. That seems safe. 67 damage compared to 43, even with the mod. So much more damage than the other one. It kind of sucks with the sights. This is one of the ones that I would actually use the 2x scope for. Would actually come in handy and do me a solid. So let's quickly go. Turn all that wood into frames. I'll sell those parts as well, actually, because they're kind of useless to me. The mechanical parts can stay. You take that one, take all of those. And I will eat that because I'm hungry. Keep my bandos in my hopper at all times because I definitely need them more than often than not. Oh, I need more space. I need that bigger hopper from Darkness Falls. Damn it. I'm just going to head home, grab the scope mod out of the chest and put the AK away. I'm not going to like scrap the AK or sell it or anything like that. It might come in handy later on for a certain situation, but I feel like if I'm going into perception, even though the AK is automatic and great and that's actually a really big benefit to me, even though I have that, if I'm going perception and I have the skills, well, I don't actually have any skills put into the rifles at the moment, but I will next time I get the opportunity to. I feel like I need to rely on that more. So I'm going to go spears and rifles. That's what perception's all about. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to have this rifle. It's going to do a really good job. Now my eyes are just being peeled to look out for any trundle and muppet out here. I can put a round through his nose. I want to test out my new best friend. Look at him. Look at his wonderful shiny shaft. Home sweet home again. Open up the doors so I can actually get inside. Nice. Was here. Grab you and I will modify you. Take you out of there. I don't actually know if the stock mod can go on the rifle. We're about to find out. Yes, it can. It can take both of them. So now you're doing 79 damage. Oh, it's got to be good. It's got to be a good time. It does have the scope. You see what I mean by how it blocks out everything and ruins your peripheral vision, but that's okay. You can go back away, which means I can go back to having my normal loadout like that. Nice. So like my oh shit functionality almost ran straight off the edge. Like if I panic, if there's a dog or something nibbling on me, I don't know, my ability to ward that off is significantly less. It's why I don't usually use rifles in my normal playthroughs. But if I see someone from distance, my range is significantly increased. Cop that, chicken. First kill with the rifle. Of course it's a bloody chicken. Let's go harvest him up and probably actually drop off all the extra gubs got on you. Josh, that was a little bit silly. That's right. Extra food is good. Are you pregnant? Do you have any eggs inside you? I would like some bacon and eggs, please. Also, that's really fucking horrific. So remember before when I was going around saying that you could use these buttons to like autofill things? Just like that. You just rock up, you press in the button and everything goes in. Then you have to like manually sort the last of it, but that's not too big of a deal. Let's put you just there so I can see a little bit better later on. You stay with me, go everything away if it matches. You can actually go into my chest armor. I was going to sell you, but if you're actually going to work for me, then that's fine with me. You can get scrapped, and in there like that. Nice. Okay. I kind of want to keep the wrench on me because it's probably going to come in handy later on to break something down if I need it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's already locked in. Nice, nice, nice. Clay soil into there. And money. All right. Good. We're looking pretty right as rain. What do I need to do? What else do I need to do? I need to find my eggs, actually, which are in here. I got 2 eggs. Not much else. All right, that's fine. I'm going to make myself a campfire, get cooking with that, and make myself some food. I'm a little bit peckish, and who wouldn't say no to breakfast? So just put my cooking pots inside there, put in a frame for some fuel. I always just use my frames for fuel. I always have a stack of frames on me to either access places or nerve hole up for something or whatever. Frames are super versatile and super useful, so I always have them on me regardless. So it's just easy to use them for fuel. There's no like, they've removed all the exploits for like making tree trunks or whatever. It's all based on how many individual pieces of wood make a thing is how much fuel you get out of it. So there's no like sneaky ways around it. Bacon and eggs does get made in the cooking pot, so let's make you. Only takes 17 seconds. I have to sit here and wait so I can turn it off so I don't waste all my fuel. And then I might just go, I do want to go raid that remnant house back down over near the construction site. I need to find some more eggs as well, so might just go for a cheeky wander, go walk about and see what I can stumble across. Grab you, thank you. Look at this though, 36 food. A can of sham was 15, this is 36. This is what I mean, bacon and eggs kicks absolute ass for early game food. It's just the best way to do it. So that was the destroyed place, I think it was. Let's go quick waypoint and just head in that direction. The quick waypoint puts a red flag on your compass at the top of the screen. That's how you know where you're going. Nice, good, easy. If I see any maps along the way, I will shoot them in the face and I'll enjoy doing it. The squeeze of that trigger will never have felt so satisfying. Although now that I say it, now that I have the means to kill zombies, now there are no zombies. This is the most isolated and lonely zombie apocalypse has ever bloody been. All I wanted was some friends to shoot in the face and you're giving me no one. God, this is like my real social life here. There's no one bloody around. This is the joint just here. I'm gonna skirt around the outside and see what I can see before I get too cavalier about charging straight into possibly a death trap. Search the sedan in case there's something worthwhile. I'll take you. Okay. It might come in handy later on down the track. There's nothing else really here. Bird's nest, no eggs. Didn't find eggs the whole way here. Oi! Go fuck something and lay an egg. Oh, don't fuck something. Chicks don't need to fuck to have eggs, do they? But that's the difference between like, having an egg you eat and an egg you keep warm and get an extra chicken out of. So, I don't know. Go find somewhere nice and safe and squeeze one out for me. That'd be bloody fantastic if you could, because I'm hungry. I feel bad talking to the chicken about that. No eggs in that one either. Oh, God. It's a bunch of roosters out here. Can't really see much in the way of zombies. I take that back. There's one right there. There goes one right there. First zombie kill. Bernie boys are so good. They're so weak, although they do have like the added risk if they do get close to you, they will set you on fire. So try to avoid that if at all possible. But if you do manage to see them first before they tickle you and start roasting you from the inside out, they do die relatively easily, which is always a good thing when you try not to get murdered yourself. Is there something behind you? There might be. Can I see? Yes, there is. Definitely need to break you. There's definitely something there. Always check the nooks and crannies. This game is like the king of anything that could hide something. Dubsy. It's not the shotgun playthrough though. I've got my rifle now. There's no excuse to be using Dubsy, so thank you, but I'm gonna have to like either sell you or scrap you or something. I will take that though and put you inside you. There you go, do some extra damage. It would have been lovely, Dubs. I would have loved to have held you in my hands and play with you all night long, but not the way it's gonna happen for you. I need that weapons bag. Let's go like this, like that. Oh, so frame blocks. I've gone through this before, I'll go through it again. So if you hold R, you get those rotation options, but if you go up to this one, then you can choose different shapes. I know I was using this the other day, I didn't explain it, I probably should have, but I use frames an awful lot for exactly things like this. If I have to make that jump and it's a little bit on the cusp of maybe not making it, Just like that. Nice and easy. Get upper level, grab that weapons bag, see what you got. Some sneaky mollies, empty water bottle, some food, some goldenrod tea. I don't have dysentery, but I'll take it anyway, although I am kind of thirsty, so glug-a-lug, get it inside you, big boy. Not much here, but that's okay. That's what I was talking about. Remnants don't have a lot, but if you're dire, if you're desperate, they might have something for you. Well, apparently they have double barrel shotguns, which are fucking amazing. It's 7 o'clock and the crickets are chirping. They must have heard some of any of the jokes I've made and just, you know, that's about the normal reaction. So let's head back home and see if we can find some more birds nest on the way. Take a different route back than we did to get here to see what's going on the deck. There is also still that other house nearby my home that I wouldn't mind raiding. It's got a sneaky double story on it. It's not actually like a proper POI. It's a relatively easy one. It's like a bigger version of a remnant. I might even have time to raid it on the way back. This one just here. Didn't run over birds nest, did I? Nope, I can't see any. I always run straight over them and never bloody see them anyway. So I might go the sneaky deaky raid in here. Could hopefully get it done nice and quickly. Really got to make use of every hour of daylight we have, because at night time, even with a gun, with the AK I felt more confident, but even with a rifle, I'm still not really peaky keen about getting out and getting in fights with zombies. Oh, yeah, nah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see how we go. Oh, yep, there we go. Well, you're already awake, so just here you go. I'll even open the door for you because I'm a goddamn gentleman. Maybe not. Maybe I was just opening the door to have my own way with you, which is exactly what I did in the end anyway. Nothing there. I just want to use the rifle now. If I'm going express raid, nitro raid, it's rifles out for the boys and the cheerleaders as well, apparently. Anything in the kitchen? Coffee beans. Someone else is awake and mad at me. I think it's someone like a trundler from outside. That's all right. Got some eggs. Thank you very much. I doubt they're still in date, but whatever. A little bit of salmonella never hurt anyone. You sound really bloody close. Are you outside maybe? What's going on? Where are you? What? Where? I hear you gurgling. I hear you yelling. Arlene? Missed it. Missed it. Just hold still. My refractory period isn't that long. I know it was only a short little burst, but give me a chance for a second one and I'll blow your fucking mind. Perfect. Perfect. I raided everything in the kitchen. Everything's empty. Yep. Okay. Let's head upstairs. It's 8 o'clock. Still got time. No need to worry. I reckon they're going to spawn up there, are they? There is like a magical line. There's a magical line on the ground that when you cross, it spawns the zombies. So they're not going to be there all the time because this game is rather unoptimized and can't spawn in zombies unless they're actually in direct firing line. Someone in here? No. Okay. We're all right. We're okay. It is still very early game. My game stage is still very low. So the zombies that spawn is dependent on that, which is dependent on your level, how many zombies you've killed, and how long you've been alive. Urban Content Volume 6, armor doesn't slow you down, thank you. And an ergonomic grip mod, if I could make one, I definitely will. Nothing else really in here. All right, we'll check all the rest of the rooms. There must be some loot around here somewhere. Based on my schematic, you're worth money, so I'll take you. What's in you? Anything good? No, come on. Where is everything? Where's all the good gubs? Any eggs? Ah, eggs. Nothing else really around in here, but I'm not going to go before I scope out what's going on up the top. Let's get our rampy blocks again, and we'll just go like that. There we go. Up to the top. There's a duffel bag with a better helmet inside it. Thank you. I will take you. Grab the dye and the mod and put you into this one instead. Just with extra good protection. Nice. You are worth some money, so I'll keep you on me and sell you later on. I don't see much else up here, so I think that's going to be all she wrote for here. It's about to be 9 o'clock, so let's head back home. Nice. Okay, that's what I was talking about, how that house is kind of like, it's a bigger version of a Revenant. There's not a Revenant. Remnants, not Revenant. Josh, that's the bloody skeleton out of Doom. It's like a more intact house than like the bombshell we were in before. But all the doors are open. There's not many zombies in there. There's not much good loot in there. It's just kind of like a bit of a halfway house for just like getting a taste for things. Probably, if you're like new to the game, that's probably where you want to be raiding first. Probably should mention that in episode 1. But like, I always figure going and raiding somewhere you can actually bunker down for the night is a better option than wasting your time faffing about and raiding halfway places that aren't actually going to offer you anything in return. I've come home with those juicy eggs, so I'll just put that wood in there anyway. I still got some fuel left over from before, but that's all right. Make myself 3 bacon and eggs, and also while I'm at it, I'll grab you and you, because I would like some coffee, which I can't make because I don't have the recipe for it yet. I have the beans and the water, and I can't figure out how to make coffee. If only there was some way to like put the powder in the water and stir it around and then put it on some heat. That might work out, but no, my guy can't figure that out by himself. There are some things about this game that irk me like that, like just basic recipes like the grilled meat. You know, I had to have a recipe to tell me to put meat on a grill, and that's how you get grilled meat. Some of the more complex stuff I understand recipes for, but like basics like that, it's like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. A 3-year-old toddler could figure that shit out, or at least figure out how to use an iPad to learn how to do that. Although Poggers don't really have iPads. You know what I mean, though? There's like... I'm gonna stop rambling about the game. I love this game. There are some things I'd improve about it, though. So I'll use this box on the end as my sellables box, I suppose. There we go. The money can go in there. Still don't have any nails, which is kind of upsetting, but we will manage. All you guys go into that one. You can see that turns into food, so sure. Molly can go in there with my other explosives. We're doing okay. We're actually doing really well. This is a really good start to a week. I do need to start thinking about what kind of base I want to make for the Horde. In fact, while I'm here right now, actually, I might even just grab you for the moment. Let's go land claim block. It doesn't do much, but it is going to make sure that this whole POI is locked down. So the bed will protect, I think it's like an 8x8 square from things respawning. Zombies only respawn every like 7 days anyway, so that's not really too much of an issue right now. But I want to make a land claim block just to put it somewhere else in the building to make sure this entire area is nice and protected. Put you back away. It doesn't have to matter too much vertically, so I think just putting it smack bang in the middle of the POI, including the garage, is the way to go. So like, let's go grab you and just put you like there. That'll do. Keep this place nice and safe. This is my house now. Look at it, that torch is making it all nice and bright in here. This is already feeling nice and homely. It's now night time, so as always, I'm up in my roof and not doing anything to cause a ruckus. But what I want to be doing now that I've got some good points in javelins, I've got some good points in lucky looter, and I have tier 5 perception. See, I probably should have saved those skill points. I probably should have kept them under my belt so that when I did find the rifle or get the rifle, could have gone boom, Deadeye, boom, Penetrator right off the bat and had those skill points ready to rock and roll. I don't, which is a shame, but I'll get some more anyway. Just the order I might have changed a little bit. So, hey, if you're doing this, save those 2 skill points and put them into rifles and Penetrator. Don't go up to tier 5 perception till you really need to later on down the track. I did that order, do as I say, not as I do, and you'll be much, much better off in this game. So I think the next one is going to be probably just rifles, craft quality 2 rifles, that's fine, don't care. But, in fact, hunting rifle recipe, I think it needs parts. Hunting rifle. You do need rifle parts, which, finding 4 of them and making it tier 1, and the higher tier you can make, the more parts you need, not really an option for your first week. So not really what I was planning on doing. But if I go in here, what do I get? I get 10% more damage with rifles, yes bloody please. Aim and reload 10% faster, so put that round to the chamber much, much quicker. And Penetrator, 15% of armor is ignored, and with spears as well actually, I didn't realize that. And archery, that's actually pretty useful. But then when you get to this one, your rounds start penetrating. They can penetrate an additional target, so if the zombies line up, you can get doublers and triplers and quadders and all those kind of good things. But for the moment, that's just going to be a doubler. I don't think there's armor penetration on the rifle to begin with anyway. The rifle, like the zombie will catch that bullet and it won't penetrate through to the next one. But it can also penetrate cover as well, which is a bit hit or miss. It's not super reliable when I've tried to use it before anyway. So I can start speccing into those. It's going to be a good time. I should start thinking about what kind of horde base I want to build for this though. I have some ideas. I have to go away and think about it and build something specifically for this. Each different like class has a base that's going to work out best for it. Just going to find out what it is and build it and laugh with it. Could just put a killing corridor for everything, but you know, let's make it a bit more specific to what we're trying to do here. But I want to come back and build that horde base and continue to kick zombie ass with my new rifle in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If y'all liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.